Hello, my name is Brainerd Carey. Today we're going to talk about fundraising online, raising money for your art, regardless of its medium, visual art of all kinds, sculpture, painting, as well as music and other art forms, theater, dance. We're going to talk about raising money online and using crowdsourcing to do it with programs like Kickstarter, which I'll explain in just a moment. Who I am is an author and an artist. I've written these two books, Making It in the Art World and New Markets for Artists. Both are designed to develop an artist's professional career. And I've also started an educational school, a system online, which you can read more about in the notes below. To talk about online fundraising means somehow you're raising money for a project of some kind. And to begin with, what is a project? What does that mean? Well, if you're a painter, it could mean doing a series of paintings that all have a theme and you want them to be shown somewhere. You want to have a pop-up show, or perhaps you want to work with friends and have a group show and rent a space to have a show. Or perhaps you want to make a book of your work and need funds to raise the remainder that's needed to publish your book or to produce your book or whatever it is that you want to do. The way to begin something like this is to look at Kickstarter. Kickstarter.com is a site that I used last summer for a project about creating a museum, which was a project that my wife and I did, but it raised $16,000 fairly fast in about a month. Kickstarter is an extraordinary place. In the middle of a recession, Kickstarter began their website, which was designed to allow people to give to artists, to donate money. And almost miraculously, it is the largest funding platform for the arts in the world right now. Millions of dollars are running through that account a month. Doesn't mean you're guaranteed to make money, but it's a very good source to tap and to learn about. The best way to learn about Kickstarter.com in terms of raising money is to go to the website and take a look around. And here's what's really important that I can't suggest strongly enough to do. This will allow you to learn everything almost immediately about Kickstarter. You go to Kickstarter and start donating on projects, start giving to other artists. It's an amazing feeling, and I'm only asking you to give $1 here, $1 there, $2 here, $2 there. The whole day, don't spend more than $3 if you want giving. But what you'll find is, as you go onto Kickstarter and look at categories like art or architecture or theater, whatever you're interested in, you'll see that there are descriptions of projects and people are presenting ideas. This is what they're asking you to do. If you present an idea, people may bid on it. But look at what's happening there. See what projects seem more attractive to you or less attractive to you. This is why it's so important to donate to other artists. Besides the fact that it's a community of giving, truly, you'll understand the whole system if you participate in it once. You'll get letters from artists, you'll see what's happening, and you'll understand what's effective and what's not effective. Okay, the hidden secret about Kickstarter is this. It doesn't happen on its own. You can start a project, you can have a great CD, you can have great paintings you want to do, you can really have something of interest, yet nobody gives you money for it, or you don't get enough money. Because with Kickstarter, if you want to get $5,000, let's say, and you only raise $4,000, you don't get any of it. There's a deadline, which you can set, a month, 2 months, but you can set the deadline. However, it's an all or nothing proposition, which is partly why it's attractive to funders. Either you're going to have the money to do your thing, or you're not. So the key is how to make sure that you get that money. And this is one element that I'll talk about more of online fundraising. So let's say you have a Kickstarter project up, it's going, you're biting your nails, you're waiting, am I going to raise my $5,000 or $10,000 or $100,000, whatever it is you're after. It's like any type of fundraising from that point on. While you may get people who just bid on it or give you money randomly, you also have to reach out constantly. This is a huge part of it. Just like filmmakers have to make a big effort when they're raising money for their film, you have to call people on the phone, you have to email people, and you have to say, look, I have this project and it's great. Send inbox messages through Facebook, send direct emails, but most importantly, pick up that phone. Really hard to do it. Pick up the phone and say to somebody, I'm doing a Kickstarter project. It's exciting. Would you donate $10 to it? This is the largest funding platform for the arts in the world. It's something extraordinary that's happening at Kickstarter. I urge you to participate in it. Give a little bit today or this week, just $1 or $2 to an artist here or there, and it'll allow you to understand the entire system. Then dream, design a project of your own, and wait for the community to give back to you. 10,000, 20,000, whatever it is that you wanted. Last summer I raised 16,000. It was fairly effortless, and I think it's very important to try this. My method was to call a lot of people. However, I also did something special. I had an actor in it. I got James Franco to be part of our video. That of course helped and got us a lot of press. So something like that can also work well for you. If you're making your video and you can bring someone into the video that's known or helpful, that will also make a big difference. Not that everybody does that at all, but it certainly worked in my case. Thank you for watching. Feel free to ask me questions. Check the links below if you'd like to know more about my educational system, and I wish you the best.